Okay, update on the workbench. Got the frame put together, so it's ready to go for the top part. I'll do that another day. I'm done for now, but here's what we got so far. It's super sturdy. I mean, this thing is really sturdy. All the wood that you have here is from the workbenches that I built before, with the exception of those big 6x6s that were part of the garage door that was taken out before. I added a couple 2x4s across the top, but everything else is the wood from before. So it's all in good shape. It's really nice and level. You can see some of the boards on the top are a little bit uneven where they join, but I think when I put the top on it, you won't even notice that. It'll smooth itself out. And for the top, I've got MDF, 3/4 inch MDF panels to go across the top. I was going to do plywood, but the plywood that they have at Lowe's is really just, I mean, it's junk. Like, there's lots of voids in the middle of it, and it's just not very sturdy. So I'm hoping that this MDF cuts nice and smooth and goes on evenly. I'm hoping. But that'll be another day. I'm done for now. That's what I got so far, though. The workbench top is in and mounted and nice and smooth, and pretty happy with how it turned out. It's a nice straight edge all the way around. Can't avoid these seams, but they're pretty smooth. I don't think it'll be a problem. This material is really soft. That's my only concern after putting it in, is it's going to get nicked up. So we'll see how long it lasts. I'll probably be covering it with something else in a little while. I mean, even these corners, I could pick them out with my fingernail if I wanted to. So I don't know, but it's sturdy. It'll hold all the stuff that's going to go on top of it, and it'll be all right. I had some leftovers, so I just put these down at the bottom. Eventually I want to put proper shelves in the bottom, but for now I've got that, and got tons of extra wood here that I could lay down there just to make a platform to put all my tools down at the bottom. And just some trim is next. Just around the corners here will be some trim, and then I got some trim for all of these seams here as well. So I'll be putting that stuff up next. But there you have it. All right, so the workbench is all done. Trim is up. Turned out pretty nice, I gotta say. I finished up this wall, and you could see I put some vertical trim where the seams were, and just some cheap baseboard around the bottoms. And then framed up this electrical box so it looks a little bit more normal, not sticking out so much like it was before. And this back trim that you see here, that's all leftover stuff from when I redid the living room a couple years ago. So I had just enough left to kind of use that there, and put the trim along here to cover up the seams, all vertical around. And then baseboards all the way around. So it turned out good. And like I said before, it's very sturdy. I mean, I was walking on it today and it didn't even budge at all. So really happy with this. This will give me a good place to work from, so I can get all the crap from that side of the building over here and put away. And then that'll let me do the next step, which is really to start insulating around. But I need to get all that out of the way to do so. And then once I get that insulated, I need to insulate the ceiling, and hopefully I can get all that done before it starts to get below freezing, because then I could at least put the little space heater in here or something to give me some warmth to work on it through the winter. Also too, you notice there's no electrical outlets here. So all of the shop, the electrical outlets are going to be on the inside of the walls here, or I guess the outside, however you want to look at it. They'll be exposed. So I'll have electrical lines coming down in metal tubing and down. I did not want to put them in the walls here. I want them on the outside for the shop. But before I close up these walls, of course, I'll have to have all the electrical done. So that's why if I can get this nice and warm over the winter, I might be able to do some of the electrical work once I get more of the framing up throughout the winter. So there we go. That's what we got. Ricky's sniffing around. He's ready for Well, he missed his playtime tonight. He normally likes to play around 7 o'clock. Actually, it's probably about 7 o'clock out there now because it's dark, but it gets dark a little bit sooner. So I'm going to give him some attention, and that'll be it for the night. There you go.